I was watching an interview with Rainn Wilson, and obviously everybody knows him from Dwight from The Office, but he's been in a ton of other movies, and I've always enjoyed him, hearing him talk and kind of finding out what he does outside of acting. And I've always enjoyed him in movies. And I always like that there's always a piece of Dwight in everything he does because there's a piece of Rainn in Dwight. So he was talking about Code 3, which is now streaming on Hulu, and he says that it is one of the funnest movies he's ever worked on. He was really proud of everybody, and he was really kind of just genuinely just not even diving into the movie because the interview was not about this film. He was just talking about this movie. So, not knowing anything about it, decided to dive in. Code 3 follows Rainn Wilson's character, who is on his last 24-hour shift as a paramedic. He's been doing this for a long time. He's seen a lot of stuff. He is burnt out. He's got a lot of connections with the people. He knows a lot of the residents of this community. He has patients that have mental breakdowns that he knows when they're getting a call. He knows who it's going to be. And it's funny because I could see, and we all know, how this job in particular could really burn somebody out. But besides the funny humor and the disgruntledness and the weird, interesting situations that they find themselves in, which someone would see working a 24 hours as a paramedic in a major city, this movie also brings up a lot of really interesting topics about the workplace in general. But more importantly, this movie reaches you at moments that you don't think it's going to reach you. There are some touching, hard hitting moments in this. There's also some very hard hitting moments that kind of come out of nowhere. And albeit overall a comedy, there's so much more to the story that's going on. I really enjoyed the chemistry with all these people and all the cast, everybody, even everybody that you don't see throughout the movie the entire time. Just all the characters seem to blend very well. There's a lot of familiar faces in it. And yes, this is a comedy. It is funny. Sometimes the dialogue is just, it is what it is. But it's more than that. And I love the way they did this. Maybe it just hit me on the right spot, but at times it reminded me of Let's Be Cops, which is one of my guilty pleasure movies, or comfort films, as I like to say. But this is so much better of a movie than that, and Rainn Wilson does a great job playing this role. So I highly recommend it. I think it's good. I thought it was funny. I was surprised by some of the moments. Check it out on Hulu.